everybody! So today I wanted to do a favorites video, and while it's not a monthly favorites because I have not actually ever done one, this is more like a everyday favorites, lifetime favorites, and recent. I have lots of recent things that I just got because I just moved house and it's super exciting. So there's like a couple like household things that I've gotten that I wouldn't have otherwise grabbed. By the way, the weather is getting gray. Yesterday it was 95 degrees and humid and disgusting. And I am so happy that it's finally getting autumny, hence the little dress I'm wearing and the dark lips and all autumnness. And yes, I'm very excited. It's still like in the 70s, but it's gray and gonna rain, and so yay for that. But no further ado, let's get started and get into these favorites. So one of my first favorites is this Proganix Repair Conditioner Healing and Anti-Breakage. I think this is fantastic because my hair is so dry that it gets crispy, especially around my face. These pieces here tend to get really dry and crunchy and disgusting. So this conditioner makes my hair just feel so much softer and just more manageable, and I can brush through it so much easier, and it's just really great. I also like that it's a little bit more natural. It's not quite as processed as some other stuff. I mean, it's obviously, you know, it's a shampoo and conditioner, so it's got a lot of different things in it, but it's also not so bad for the environment, and it's also not tested on animals, which I really like. So this has been great. I've noticed a difference in when I shower at my boyfriend's house as opposed to showering at my apartment, and I use his conditioner, and it is so much less nice than mine, and it's Garnier Sleek and Shine, and it just does not do what this does for my hair. This is a little bit more expensive than your average one, but it's definitely worth it. And as you can see, I've pretty much gone through most of it. I had to like puff it back out before I made this video because it was pretty mangled looking in the shower. But yes, this is fantastic, especially with dry hair. It's just so nice to like rehydrate and just soften up your hair. My next favorite is this Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. This is like the little trial size. I got a little sample package, and this was in it. And I like this a lot. The only downside is it tends to like kind of come off a little bit throughout the day if I wear it in my bottom lashes. So beyond that though, it's really nice, and I'm surprised I like it because usually I don't like the little fabricy brushes. I feel like they don't define my lashes quite as well, but I really like this one, and it's also a pretty little package I like a lot too. But yeah, so this one is really nice. It just kind of comes off a little bit, but I really like the volume that it gives my lashes. When I'm trying to not use that, and I'm trying to, what I have on actually right now, which I like, I think a little bit better, and it's more affordable also, it's Maybelline Lash Sensational, and it is the full fan effect, and I like this one a lot because it spreads out my lashes. It doesn't make them look necessarily as thick, but I would prefer them to look more defined than to look super thick. Oh, hello, garbage truck. Sure. I'm not busy. That's okay. Yes, so this one is fantastic, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it really made my lashes look nice. I liked it a lot. Yes, so actually I think either Zoella or Ingrid Nielsen turned me out of this. I can't remember which one, but someone mentioned this in a favorites video, and I want to try it because I need a new mascara, and I love it. So this is great. My next favorite is this Sephora Cream Moisturizer. It's Intensive Instant Moisturizer. It's this Sephora brand. I have used both Neutrogena and Clinique's moisturizers, and they are both good. The Neutrogena didn't last me very long, and it was like $20 at the drugstore, and I was thinking that's a little bit pricey for A, drugstore, and B, for me to go through it so quickly. This has lasted me a little bit longer, and it's kind of getting to the bottom, but it's really nice, and it keeps, I have really dry skin, especially in the wintertime, so I've not tested it through that, but it's been really great so far, and it doesn't take a lot. It goes on really light, and it dries relatively quickly, so you don't get like really goopy when you put on like makeup afterwards. And it's just really, it's really fantastic, and it really keeps my skin super hydrated. I've I've learned that these cream moisturizers are much better than the things that come in the tube, and they also are not scented or anything, so they don't irritate my skin. So this is really great, especially in the coming winter months. It's going to be crucial. My next favorite is this Origins Super Spot Remover. It's an acne treatment gel, and it's really great because I pick at my zits like nobody's business, and it frustrates me that I do it, but I do. And this kind of helps keep that redness down after I pick at something, or even if I just have like a really nasty spot that I'm just trying to get rid of. It kind of helps to tame the beast. It doesn't get rid of it right away, but it does help make it more manageable in the morning when I want to put on like makeup over it. It's not quite as bulging and like throbbing and disgusting. So this is really great. It's a little bit pricey and it's really small, but I've had this for months and I'm only like maybe halfway through it. I don't use it every night, but I think it's great for when I have those really unmanageable spots. My next favorite is a favorite that I feel like everybody has. I feel like nobody doesn't like this. Anybody. I mean, my roommate actually didn't like it that much, but I love it. And I, for a while, was using Makeup Forever's, not the newest foundation that they have, not the Ultra HD, just the first one that they came out with. And I was in love with it. I used it all the time. And then I was like, I kind of wanted to switch it up, and I tried out, I sampled NARS's Sheer Glow. And I'm in love with it. I'm wearing it right now. I love how just, it's staying power. There it is. It's staying power and just the ability of it to like kind of cover, but not like look like you're trying to cover up everything. It's just really light and fresh, and I didn't get mine with the pump that I'm very upset about because I don't like it without the pump, but it is available with it, so you can get it. I just didn't. I was in a rush when I was at the Sephora to pick this up. I wear mine in Fiji, and it is kind of like a medium light. I was actually surprised that I didn't wear the lightest color, because usually I wear as close to the lightest color as you can possibly get, like the lightest or the next lightest. This is actually a couple shades down and more of like a medium. But I love it, so this I think everybody should try. If you haven't tried it, just go to Sephora and ask them for a little sample, and you will be hooked. But it lasts a really long time for the price, which is what I like about more expensive makeup, is it may cost me more, but I think I end up paying probably the same amount or saving money when I go to the drugstore and buy like the $10 one and buy it more often, so A+ on this. Good job, NARS! Not like you need my approval. Next, second to last in the makeup department is Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and this is in Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. I love it for a couple of reasons. One, it smells like chocolate. Smells like Cocoa Puffs. It's so good. But beyond that, it's just a really nice bronzer. It doesn't, I feel like it goes with everybody's skin color. Like if you're light skinned, obviously if you're really, dark skinned, it's not going to be for you. But if you're kind of paler, and you're just looking for like a little bit of color, this is great because it goes on really thin, so you can kind of apply more if you feel like you want it to be darker, or you can leave it, like I have it on right now, and I feel like I don't look particularly dark, but it gives me enough color that it's not, I'm looking a little bit bronzed, even though it's September and probably not the bronzing season. I don't get particularly dark. But I like it a lot because it is a nice bronzer that isn't heavy, and it doesn't make me look like I'm fake tanning, so that's great. My last makeup item is something I'm obsessed with to like a fault, like it's a problem, and I can admit that, and that is my collection here of Revlon Color Burst Balm, because they're amazing. I had got one. The first one I ever got was this, the Matte Balm in 225, the Sultry. And I went through this. This is probably one of the only lip colors I've ever actually gone through and needed to buy more of. Twice. I've gone through this twice. That's how good it is. I love this color. It's like a constant. It's like my go-to if I want like just like a reddish lip, but not so overwhelming. I'm currently wearing 005 Crush, which is the lacquer balm stain. Is this lacquer? This might just be the regular balm stain. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. So this is just a regular balm stain. It's not the lacquer one. They have a matte, a regular balm, and then a lacquer one. So this one is just the regular, which I like because it moisturizes my lips nicer, because they tend to, well, not even the lacquers, the regular ones just tend to moisturize my lips a lot nicer than the other ones. But even still, like the Just Bitten ones, I just have so many of them, and I have them in all different colors, oranges. I wore actually this purple one yesterday, which I was super impressed with because it's like really purple, and I was feeling brave. So I really recommend anybody who's looking for just some like nice starter lip color that's not like a lipstick, because I'm not a lipstick person. I like the crayons. Keep them in this nice jar, old peanut butter jar. If you're looking for something that's not super, it's really pigmented, but it's not really, you know, I don't know, it's just something about the texture of lipstick I'm not a huge fan of. So I like these like crayons a lot. So I really recommend anybody who is looking for a nice lip color to try those out. They have so many different colors, there's something for everybody, so I really think that they're great. My next favorite is this candle. Yeah, so it's arugula is the smell of it, which I think is great because when are you gonna find a candle called arugula? Also, I didn't know what arugula smelled like until I smelled this candle, and it's an archipelago candle, and they're really, I love archipelago candles, and this is just such a fresh smell. It smells not like a salad, but it smells very green, and I like it because it kind of brightens everything up. And I bought this over the summer, and I have not burned it yet because I feel like summer's like less of a time to burn candles, and in the process of moving, it just was not the time for me to be burning them. So I probably won't get burning this until either I'm feeling really ambitious in the winter time and I really need to brighten up my life, or the summer again. But I really love the smell of this candle. Another candle that I have loved, and I found at like Home Goods or something, is this Heritage scented candle, and it's cucumber and basil. And I have burned this one, and it smells so good. It's so fresh and it's just fantastic. And the packaging is just so cute, and I love this little jar, and it looks so nice on my bookcase. And it's just a really nice, fresh smelling candle, and it's a soy wax blend, which is really nice because I love soy candles the best, and it's really nice, and you find a really good smelling one, and it just looks so cute and perfect for my little room. My next thing is a scent, and obviously I love this because it's almost gone. I also bought another one because this is Bath & Body Works Vanilla Bean Noel, and they only sell it in the winter time and Christmas time, and so I bought one probably last winter, and it's not this one, it's the newer version of this. That is still full. But this one I'm almost out of, and I love it. It's like my everyday smell. So I kind of smell like burned cookies all the time, which is kind of what this smells like. It's kind of like sugar cookies, but like sugar cookies that have been cooked just a touch too long, which I love. I don't know why I love it, but I really do. So Christmas time rolls around, I suggest people go and sniff this at Bath & Body Works and see if you like it, because it's great. My final, well, almost final, second to final, is a food item that I got probably, I think, 2 days ago, and it's already gone because it's that good. Is New York Naturals Green-Nola Cherry Chia. They have a couple other flavors, but this is so good, and I was surprised that I found it to be so delicious. Because it is granola, it says granola made with greens, not grains. So it's granola made with chia, and not chia, there's chia in it, what am I talking about, with kale. It's baked kale, basically. It says, what is granola? Granola is a sweet, crunchy snack made from kale, fruits, and nuts. Like granola, made from greens, not grains. We slow dry in our Brooklyn kale factory at below 115 degrees to protect the nutrients and enzymes. Delicious and good for you. And I can say that this is so good. I'm buying more today. It's that good, and I could probably eat it in a day. It's just delicious. And it's not bad for you, which is even better, because granola is not inherently bad for you, but it's probably not as good for you because it is sugary and sweet, and you know, it's delicious, but it's not great for you, and it's very calorific, which is totally cool because it's delicious. But this is just great. All it has is kale, dates, coconut flakes, dried tart cherries, cashews, almonds, walnuts, and chia seeds. And it's made locally, which is even better. It's raw, it's vegan, and it is made in Brooklyn, which is not far. So this is so good. If you guys live near a health food store or anything like that, yeah, go pick this up. It's so good. I'm gonna go try, like, I'm probably gonna buy all the other flavors today, so go Amy Hamberry at the Kale Factory. You are my girl. You have changed my life. Finally, my last favorites are these. Now, I love plants. Love plants. But I am terrible at taking care of plants. So these fake flowers that I found are so nice. This one here is in a lovely, like, rose gold mason jar, and I think it's just the cutest. And it's got some hot glue coming off of it, but it looks so nice. It sits on our kitchen table, and it's just beautiful and just brightens everything up, and I just love it, the rose gold. And then this one here is, I don't even know what these would be. I think they might be like peonies, maybe, in like this glass jar with like this nice rustic looking bottom. And they're just so pretty, and they brighten everything up. We have a couple other fake plants around the house. We've got a big tree and a couple other flowers. And I just think that they look so nice, and with our busy schedules, we don't have to worry about killing them, but they'll look nice all year round, and they won't die, and they don't look particularly fake. I mean, they're clearly fake flowers, but they're not like in-your-face fake flowers, which is really nice, because they just make everything look a little bit prettier. So this and all of my other things have been my favorites, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys are interested in me making more, please let me know in the comments below, or like it, or any of that. Also, I wanted to remind you guys that I do have a giveaway on my Tumblr, which I will leave the link to down below, and it ends on September 16th, and I am shipping anywhere in the world, and it's composed of a couple shirts, some tea, some room sprays, some all sorts of different fun things, and possibly a couple extra little doodad and bits that I'm going to throw in there. But yeah, so go over there and follow me and all of that jazz, and I will see you guys again soon.